Good morning, good morning, good morning, my sugar woogers and my beautiful butterflies. Happy Thursday. Come on in the house. Shipped and dry docked this morning to pick up some more people. Yeah, why not? I want to thank all 21 new subscribers on yesterday. Thank you and welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Ms.V only has a few things that she asks of her sugar wookers and her beautiful butterflies. Ring the doorbell, which is the like button. Come on in the house. Respect me and respect others in the chat. After that, we all about fun and entertainment. So come on in the building. Thankful for life. Ooh, jumped up in here this morning. Javan, welcome to Chatting with Miss B. I'm not sure, Javan, how long you gonna be here because you came in wrong, baby. You didn't say good morning. You're not speaking to nobody. So we're gonna let you stay in here for a little while. Hey, Hutchie, how you doing this morning? We Leaper is in the house. Carla made it. Okay, Tawana is up in here this morning, and thank you for the hearts and the roses. I appreciate that. Uh-huh. Let me let a few people come on. Oh, shoot, y'all ran up in here and I couldn't even see all of y'all up in here. Well, come on in the house this morning. Jump out them bushes. Ain't no need to be out there in the bushes. I don't know what area of the country you living in, but it could be snow in the bushes. It could be a hay fever and stuff, allergies out there. It could be hot like it is here. The bushes just ain't good for you. You just fall out and come on while the ship is dry docked and get on board and let's sail. hmm Y'all know we're gonna leave on Friday. We gone for the weekend, so you might as well come on in here now. Trucker's wife, good morning. How you doing this morning? Trucker's wife, there is a person in here at the beginning named Javan. I don't think he's supposed to be in here because I don't know what W means. Okay. So I think he might need to go. Dago wife made it this morning. Okay. And Trucker's wife is speaking to all in the chat. Y'all know how we do it over here. Live, laugh, and love. Is that you? No, I was thinking that was Dark and Lovely B, but I think that's a new person over here. Looking at the picture, it's not B. But welcome to Chatting with Miss B. But while we on Dark and Lovely B, I did go over and watch her video with the gypsy. Baby, that was funny. That was really funny. Y'all check that video out on Dark and Lovely B. Be holding it down. He's gone. Thank you, Miss B. I don't know how they stumble up in here this early in the morning. I appreciate you. Hey, Carla, what's up? Cynthia Wimberly is in the house this morning. Good morning, Mary Banks. How are you? And welcome to Chatting with Miss V. I have not seen you over here, but you are more than welcome to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for the rose. Uh, Okay, Miss Patricia E. Jackson is in the house this morning. How you doing, Miss Patricia? Legend is over here this morning. Thank you for showing up. Y'all know how I feel when uh other content creators come over and visit with me. It makes Miss V feel good that they come over and support our page, and I thank you. The vetter is in the building this morning. Seed, soil, and sunshine is up in here, and we welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wonder Clarity made it over this morning. Okay, let's see. So that's a good place to stop. As you come in, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. So Miss V watched a lot of channels yesterday. Y'all know I'm in the house trying to stay away from people right now because I have been exposed to the sea. And so far, nothing. But I'm still not taking chances. Okay, I just don't know how long. The lady said 14 days, and it hadn't been 14 days. So They know more than I know. So I'm trying to follow directions over here, stay out from around people. Because I've been exposed. Hey, Glendine, how you doing this morning? Everybody's speaking to you, legend. Uh, Grand risings to you. And to Miss Jackson, one of my faves out here on YouTube. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, just kick back, laying up in the house. It's driving me crazy because you know I like outside, but I'm gonna uh do what the doctor said do. I gotta check on my niece today. I don't know how she's doing, but 2 days ago when I did check on her, she was still aching and full of pain. So I watched Dark and Lovely Be the Gypsy uh that she was over there on her channel. It was really funny. I watched Guru and she's unconcerned, unbothered. And I told y'all yesterday she'll be just fine. She did nothing. I mean, why should she be worried? Them people over there in her business. She just giving her commentary. And they seem to be a little bit upset because she can write a letter that goes somewhere. When they write letters, it does not go anywhere. We still waiting to see what's going to happen from the million letters that was distributed in the neighborhood. We still waiting on people to go to jail who've been going to jail for 2 years. So you know the big court date is supposed to be tomorrow, Friday. And we all heard Layla say, oh, Teresa's going to jail. Very doubtful. Very doubtful. Okay. First of all, she ain't here. So she won't be going to jail tomorrow because she said she won't be back until Wednesday. So how's she going to jail tomorrow if she's not here? People, you need to understand the law. There's a whole lot of ways that you don't even have to show up at court if you got a good lawyer. The lawyer can show up at court for you. Okay? Teresa's a very smart woman. I'll put my money on her. I I just can't do the Layla thing. Okay, she didn't get that nickname for nothing, but it brings views, if nothing else, because people out here that's all they all about views and money. Okay, whatever they think bring people to their channel. I watched another channel, and they did a whole conviction of this woman in public opinion. But I guarantee you, if it was polled over there, how many of you are attorneys or have worked in the legal profession? None. Okay. So the lady's been tried in public opinion. Lord, help me, Jesus. Um, hey, Miss Geraldine, how you doing this morning? So the beat goes on. Roz is going to Las Vegas in a few weeks. The Cat Williams show has been sold out. Anybody know if they got their tickets or not? It just seems like so much violence is being promoted from that channel over there. So y'all all know, y'all saw on my community post yesterday and Miss Loretta's community post, the lady who came for us. I can understand why she came for me and Miss Loretta. After taking a good look at her picture, y'all haven't seen it, go to Miss Loretta community post or go to my community post. Now, I don't have the second picture when she didn't have on the weave or the wig. Miss Loretta got the second picture up there where she using her own hair. You figure it out. And then you'll see why this woman bothered to go over in the unmotivational group, you know, the crayon and coloring group that they have behind the scenes over there, that they charge you $30 a month to come in and color and throw darts and put people's pictures up and talk about them, people that they don't even know, never met in life, just tells you it's a lot of jealousy and it's a lot of envy. Miss Loretta's a nice looking lady. Okay. Dark and Lovely B, that woman don't even compare. and definitely don't compare to Miss V. You, you, you just need to move on. Rod, stop doing that before you get these people in trouble because Miss Loretta's not playing with you, okay? She's already found out where the lady work. And if I was the lady, I would be on pins and needles myself because to jeopardize my job for a content creator that I've never met and never seen before, why do you feel the need to do that? Roz is Billy Badass. She'll put anybody on the front line. Y'all ain't figured that out yet. She's sending y'all out for y'all to get in trouble. And it just doesn't make sense to me. You up there in cold ass Minneapolis. We ain't too welcome there anyway as a black race. Never have been. Y'all remember Mike Tyson when he got in trouble with that rape case up there when that girl went to his room at 3 o'clock in the morning? Y'all remember that? And they charged that man, and that woman was grown. Yeah, okay. And she need to chill out. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? Thank you. Cynthia says the three of you are beautiful. Well, I thank you, Cynthia. I would rather be beautiful inside as well as outside. That's always been my goal. Never to go around and bash anybody, hurt anybody, take anybody's job, want to see somebody go to jail, want to take food off of people's table. That's just not who I am. Why would I want to do that? I don't even know you. I really don't. Probably will never meet you. These people get too involved in other people's lives and other people's business. Why don't you look at it like you look at a soap opera? Because basically that's what it is. And it'll continue tomorrow. The drama continues, and then Friday they leave you in suspense. That's what they do. It's basically the same thing out here. And then when that doesn't work for them, then they get another topic, another content creator, and they go for that. But in my 2 years out here, really, really watching this sector of YouTube, not one thing that supposedly should have happened bad to a person, going to jail and all this ain't happened yet. Okay? Because you remember she was supposed to go to jail after Courtney. Did she go? So that died down. But it went on for almost 8 months. I could not ever, or would not ever want to be in her shoes. Never. Because, I mean, I can't do drama every day. I just can't. It's too hard on you. It's too hard on your blood pressure. And most of us, black people, tend to have some type of blood pressure issues, some worse than others. So let's just get a grip on things out here, people. I'm just, like I say all the time, just so blessed to have the channel, the chat that I have, because y'all don't come over here keeping up all that drama. We question things, we talk about things, but we don't put people in jail. We don't take food off their table. We don't care what they say. How does it affect us? It doesn't. Our lives go on. We're smart enough to know that. Very intelligent people. I appreciate it. Hey, Jazzy One, welcome back. I saw you in here a couple of weeks ago. You know you always welcome. We go back a long ways, Jazzy One. We was kicked off a channel over there with the OG. Yeah, that's where we met. Mm-hmm. Well, at least he thought he was kicking me off, but because, like I said, I left in November. The man didn't come out and publicly tell y'all I was gone until February. Why? Because he didn't know I was gone. Yeah, I told you he sent me a text in December asking me where was I, and then didn't realize that I guess until February, mother was out of there. I'd had enough of listening to that craziness. I can only go so far. I'm a very, very patient person. I am. But when I had enough, I had enough. And when I leave, I don't look back. You can ask either one of my ex-husbands that. When I leave, I'm done. Go back for what? Look back for what? No, I'm done. Hey, Miss Rucker and Wanda Younger, how y'all doing this morning? Well, that's what I've been doing. Just kicking back. I got the bad knee, so I've been trying to exercise it some and trying to hold off the next step, which will be the shot. And I just don't want to go in there taking a shot. And the shot is only going to last for 3 months and all that. I mean, I just came to the realization that the knee is old. If you've been wearing and tearing on it for 69 years, and, maybe it's just gone. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay? So, Pinky is in here this morning. Pinky, where you been? We ain't seen you in a week or two. Uh, You got a Allen Ware backpack? Pinky, I don't know what that is. I'd have to look that up. I'm not too much into backpacks. Tell us about it. We don't know. Hey, Tawana D, how you doing? Okay, so that's what I've been doing. And this thing out here is just spiraling out of control. This sector right here is all out of whack. And hopefully people will start getting out and doing more things. Spring is going to come soon for the northerners and the people in the cold climates where they can get out and start doing some things. Those concrete content creators that live, in cold areas and stuff. And here in the South, it's already spring. My air conditioner has been running for 2 weeks. So it's already hot here. Our winter is over. We might get a little cold snap around Easter, and we're done. Get ready for the hot weather coming in. Get ready for the beach. It's on its way. Okay. So I decided this morning that I was going to do my commentary from some comments. Me being the comment reader, I decided I had never ever gone to Miss Fluffy Fluff's community wall. She talks a lot of noise on her channel. Never backs up anything with a receipt. Just noise. That's all it is over there. And so I rolled down her community post last night, and it was just shocking because I'd never read her commentary on her post before. Alan wears a name brand backpack. Okay, thank you, Trucker's Wife, because I had no idea. It's a cool brand. They make laptops and computers and backpacks. Okay, Pinky, thank you for that info. This is an educational channel as well. So now we know what Alienware is. In my mind, the first time when you said Alienware, Alienware, I thought perhaps it might be some type of clothing that I was not familiar with. But I'm glad to know that, okay? Hey, Terry Cody, how you doing? So let's get back to this right now. I got some questions for old Fluffy over there. She don't never answer. Maybe my channel is a little too small for her to answer. Or maybe she just don't want to fool with Ms.V because she knows she was wrong for coming after Ms.V. Uh-huh. And telling lies on Ms.V. And she couldn't drop the gavel on me in court if she wanted to. So she don't fool with me. She sent her front line for me, but it didn't go nowhere. First of all, I'm not going to argue back with no child. Mine is twice the age of hers. My daughter is 42 as of December the 19th. I wouldn't argue back and forth with my own. Or why in the hell do you think I'm going to go over there and argue back and forth with a 26-year-old? The difference being, I raised mine. So she would never do that. The only people who've seen her are the people that was in Chrissy Chronicles' little group that she had over there, which I was a member of. until she took it down. She's a beautiful girl, if I have to say so myself. Y'all always complimenting me, but if you saw her, you would say, "Wow, Miss V." And it's some raw squatters who've seen her also because they were over on Chris's page at the time. So they know. Roz's daughters couldn't touch mine with a 190-foot pole because she's not only brains, but beauty too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very self sustaining kid. Left home, never been back, own our own home, 2 stories, nice neighborhood, 2 children, husband working. Mm. So I guess I was right. You couldn't touch her because I don't see that over there. But you'll never see her because, like I said, she's not into social media. Not at all. Unless it's one of them medical channels over there. That's the only way you're going to see her because that's her life. And that's what she's all about. Okay? She's been a nurse in a doctor's office. She's worked in hospice. She's worked pharmaceutical sales. Anything medical that's going to make her some money. That's where she's going. Okay? So it's just kind of sad to see her kids out here doing what they do. They bring bad information, false information. They messy. They in other people's business. Children in grown folks' business. I just don't understand why you don't have no content on your page, on your own. Why can't you find something to talk about in your age group? I've given you some hints, Dodo. I said you need to talk about a 26-year-old in a freshman dorm. Tell us about that. Tell us why you just not entering. So you got a lot you could talk about. No, could be over there talking about the legal profession. But since it's inexperienced lawyer, maybe there's not much. I kept asking how many cases you've litigated. Finally, the other day, she said, I've litigated one. It was like a personal injury case. Those are pretty straightforward. If a big truck from a big company hits you, they gonna pay. They're gonna try to pay the first day. Normally, people get an attorney to get more money and to go through the changes of settling all the medical expenses and all that. So, I mean, that ain't a hard case to try. I mean, I need to know how many murderers you've defended, how many thieves you've defended, big cases, celebrity cases. Any? You right there at California, from California. Most of the celebrities in that area. Uh, well, that's the kind of attorney that would be making plenty money and not living in an apartment and doing YouTube from the kitchen. Okay? Just saying. Facts. Yeah. They would be in the other Brentwood, not the one where your mama lived. The Brentwood where Arnold Schwarzenegger lives. That Brentwood. I don't know why you can't just figure that out and run your views on that. Why are all those old women over there from the Raw Squad pushing these people to say and do what they do instead of telling them, darling, that's not appropriate for a 26-year-old? But I noticed lately they've been a little bit quiet, haven't said a whole lot. Hey, hanging out, how you doing? What you in here laughing about? I just looked down at the phone and then you busting out laughing. I don't recall saying nothing funny. Maybe somebody else did. But we might get to some funny stuff in a little while. Trucker's wife was laughing and Pinky was on here cutting up. Y'all got to have a backdoor conversation going on because I got real life situations going on over here. Well, it's cool. Y'all know Ms.V don't care. Hey, Devetta, how you doing? Jennifer's in the house. I don't want to miss y'all. Um, Leslie Jordan is here this morning, and I appreciate you. So I need to ask a few questions. You know, Ms.V, I always got a bunch of questions. All my life, but how you gonna learn if you don't ask? That's what I was always taught in school. If you don't know, you need to raise your hand and ask. So my hand is up this morning asking questions. And I need my sugar woogers and my content creators who come over here to help me with these questions. Because they're never gonna get answered by the person I'm talking about, which is Fluffy. Fluffy don't tend to answer any questions. She just come out here and bring you a lot of BS. So when I scroll down her timeline on her community post, I need to know this morning, is it okay for Fluffy to write a letter to Baylor about a content creator's child, but it's not okay for Guru to write a business letter about her to different legal entities? That's what I need to know. That's the first question. Somebody please answer me. Hey, Rita. Rita busting out laughing. Leslie said they've been quiet because Rita and Treese has been quiet. Pig Feet doesn't have content without them. She misses them. Well, of course. She didn't even bother to come on the other night. I'm relaxing. Girl, you relax more than anybody I ever seen. Because you got to. You gotta chill while you're laying down doing treatments. So you that's why you relax so much. Come on out here and tell us that we all wrong and you right. You never told us you weren't on dialysis. We've all just put the puzzle together, figured out the tubes, figured out the patches, figured out the bloatedness of your body. Yeah, uh-huh. And then I went over there on Big Pressure's channel. Y'all know I call the power couple out here on YouTube, Big Pressure and CC, Renee Reacts. And baby, she brought up some very valid points. And you know Renee is funny as all get out. So I was watching her channel and she was basically asking some of the same questions and trying to figure out some stuff, but hers was on begging Benny. Okay. And I found out over there that Benny was on TikTok, begging Benny, asking for $20 for a haircut. But his wife to be was on her channel bragging about she made $8,000, I guess last month or this month. Okay. I haven't gotten paid, so the 21st is what I understand. But anyway, how can you be on one channel making 8,000, y'all living together, and your man need $20 to get a haircut? So what's changed in the last 2 years with Benny, other than he's continually saying he's not going to go to work because people who work are slaves. So I guess that would mean Layla is a slave to Benny. He said it. I didn't say it. So if you're going to make logic out of that, she's a slave for him. Mm-mm. Y'all, y'all just have to stop We are all old enough to see through the BS. We ain't buying none of it. Mm-mm. Clicks and views. That's all it is. So that was the Gator and Layla. That's what they all about. But I don't ever recall in my brain ever just wanting a man, just want a man. Mm-mm. He ain't have no job, baby. I've never had a man to even approach me that didn't have a job. On the real, I've never had a man to approach me who came out of prison. Never. I've never had a man to, let me back it up. Even Coco, when he came out of prison, Ross said that, that we were a couple. Hmm. She put a 69-year-old woman with a 39-year-old man. So that right there says a lot about her. She'll accept anything. I'm sorry. Sucks to be you. And then she was out there talking about a Tesla. How long have Teslas been around? Miss LaTruth, Mr. LaTruth has a Tesla. I have several friends that have Teslas. Some like them, some ready to get rid of them. It all depends on your taste. So these were young men that Fluffy saw in the Tesla. She went over to talk to them. They were asking about a restaurant. Fluffy says there are many fast food places out here. They didn't ask for fast food. You see her comprehension? Very shallow. The people asked about a restaurant. Mm, mm, mm. And you think I'm a follower? Somebody who doesn't know the difference in a fast food joint and a restaurant? Uh-uh. No. But she said she took that ground beef out. And I need Fluffy to know there are more cuts of meat out there than grounding up some beef. Okay? Try it. So she got pizza on the video I watched. And the kids were grown. And they could take that ground beef and they could do something with it. Girl, because you relaxing. Just tell the truth. I'm taking my treatment. Be done with it. See, if you just would come out and flip your script, you could get some supporters. You could just say, hey, I was wrong at the way I looked at things, the way I saw things, and I'm changing my whole narrative over here. I'm gonna get out of Teresa's life because I got more problems than Teresa would ever have. I done already half raised my children. They don't respect me. So whatever they are now. And you over there telling people, don't come for your children, come for you. No, you don't set no rules out here. You should have told your children that in the beginning. They grown. They can get it just like anybody else. And they have, and they will continue. Why in the hell we want to listen to what you say? You ain't making up no rules in the middle of the game. There's no game out there where you can do that. I don't care what you're playing. Rules are set in the beginning of the game. So if you didn't want nobody coming for your children, you shouldn't have went for nobody else's children. You started it. You went for everybody's child out here, but now you don't want nobody to go for yours. It hurts, don't it? You should have thought about that. Use a little reasoning skills. If they come for mine, I'm going for theirs. That's what you should have thought about. But you didn't. So now you out here trying to set rules in the middle of the game. Fluffy, go take several seats because it ain't going to happen. It's too late. And that might work in your sector over there. But over here in this sector, see, we're not in your sector. So we don't make rules in the middle of the game over here. They're made in the beginning, and we follow that rule. If a person attack you, you have all right to attack them back. And ain't nothing they can do about it. Okay, you came out here saying whatever you want to say for almost 2 years with the lawyer daughter, using her to be able to say what you had to say. And I told you long time ago that she wasn't going to be able to defend you. I stand on what I say. Because she can't even defend herself against the stuff that's going up against her. Sure can't defend Dodo over there. She been running wild out here in these streets. And Raj, you been out here lying, scamming, and doing all the stuff that you accuse. See, I just about figured out your personality. Everything you doing, you accuse somebody else of it. You draw the attention to them. You did the raffle first in December. But then when Treese did it, oh, it was so wrong. Oh, she can't do that. But she didn't take no money from nobody. She didn't charge nobody to be in no circle or no square and then take their money. Girl, where is your brain? You messed up. You are messed up for real. So I'm feeling sorry for this woman. Let me get into this chat for a minute. See what y'all talking about. Jack's Dogs is in the house this morning. I think that's where I'm going to start. He's saying 100% exactly. Rita is busting out laughing. I am Michelle, says Jack's Dogs. She's speaking to you and hanging out. Geraldine Warren. Jazzy One. Her telling the truth about herself means she has to face reality. Jazzy, that's a good point. Because she's definitely living in La La Land. Her, Layla, and Coco are three that's definitely not dealing with reality. Not at all. Hey, Myra, how you doing? Let a man be a man. No man is supposed to get a woman if he can't take care of one. They're not compatible. They may be equally yoked, but they definitely not compatible. Or we would not have seen them fighting out here, cussing each other out, throwing clothes over the balcony. Coco coming out just telling all her business. You stank when she get up out the chair, and you took that, and you gonna marry that? Go ahead. You think it's bad now? If he doing that before he marry you, if he marries you, because I got to first see it. I don't believe it because he knows who you are now. He said it himself. She broke. She ain't got no money. Rent behind. I can't understand why he was telling us the rent was behind. She not paying the rent. Why are you not paying it? Huh? You said you made up $100,000 last year on social media. And you can't even keep up a channel. You can't keep a channel going over there on Facebook because you don't belong over there. You're bringing the wrong content. You still haven't figured that out. The content you have is YouTube, TikTok, okay? Not Facebook. They don't want that kind of content over there. Mr. Zuckerberg is not happy with you. When he kicked you off his platform 5, 6 times, you ain't welcome. Okay? Weed Leaper is laughing at Fluffy. It's in the Bible. Trucker's wife. Okay. Do not go after none of our kids. Fluffy, you need double seats for that wide load. She probably did have to buy 2 seats on the plane when she went to Hawaii, depending on what aircraft. If she was on like Southwest and Spirit, Frontier have the same planes. They just got their logos on the outside of the planes. Um, their seats are not as large as some of the Delta seats, United seats. They're different planes, bigger planes. Okay. So depending on what airline she rode with, I don't know. I don't care. She had to buy 2 seats. Um, Getting on down the road, Ms.V, I have to run in 5 minutes. I have an eyeglass appointment. No problem. I always tell my moderators, if you gotta go, do what you gotta do. You know, a lot of times I don't even block them. I just let them stay off in here and talk about them. No, no, and Dodo. Yep, that's who they are. That's the name Ms.V gave them. I think it fits appropriately. Pinky says, Trucker's wife is a G. She got the snotty first. These haters. Hey, Jewel Pearls, how you doing this morning? Um, Myra, I don't feel sorry for her because she brought it on herself with all the clapbacks on her. Yeah, she got into people's business. What did I say when I first came out here? You can't get into these people's business and think you're going to be welcome on their channels. Just because you mad, because she kick you off or she block you, take it like a woman and move on. Take it like a man and move on. Coco said he didn't want me on his channel no more, among a whole bunch of us. Did y'all ever hear me come out here raising hell? I addressed him, let him know how I felt about it, and moved on about my business. How he hurt me when I was supporting him. How is Roz hurting me when I donated to her? How is Ask Granny hurting me when I donated to her? Huh? I could care less. You just showed me who you were and put money back in my pocket. That's all you doing. I'm trying to help you. You don't need it. You don't want it. Then kiss my booty goodbye. It's just as simple as that. I'm going to put it where everybody can understand it. Okay? I ain't missed a beat. Not having none of them in my life. I never met none of y'all anyway. And could care less now. Roz even accused me of being at the funeral. I said accused, because that was another lie. Oh, Ms.V, I didn't know you was at the funeral when she did a fake ass apology. I don't go to gangster funerals. I don't know you like that. I only donated to you for flowers. Get it right. Don't get it twisted. Don't come out here lying to the people. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Pinky said, I don't feel sorry. I'm on this team and I'm proud. And we proud of you, Pinky. We glad to have men coming to this channel. We probably have close to 40 men that have subscribed. And they do drop in from time to time. Oh, and let me stop and thank Justice. This just hit my mind. Justice gave me a $10 super sticker, I think it was yesterday. But it was down near the end. And I had been on here already like hour and a half. So I cut the live. And when I got off and went back and read the comments, I didn't see it. But we appreciate you over here, Justice, at Chatting with Ms.V. Any birthdays today while we out here? Anybody happy birthday? Okay. Hey, Evelyn, how you doing? Elaine, how you doing? Hey, Sting, I see you came in the building. 10, 2, 4. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. This is your first time here. You are more than welcome. And thank you for coming in this morning. Hopefully you will like the content. You will like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate you. Lord, I didn't know she had a smell. What the F? Huh, baby, all I can say is from what she's shown me over there, I was starved to death. If water wouldn't save my life until I got some food, ain't no way. I don't want nothing from you out your kitchen. I don't want to sit down at the table with you because you don't have table manners. I just don't want nothing to eat with a person who wipes their nose on a dish rag. A person who brings in a cake in memory of her son and you don't wash your hands, you don't sanitize your hands, and you just start cutting the cake and eating it. First of all, I wouldn't do that in front of y'all. If I don't have enough food to give you, well, I can't give you food virtually, then I wouldn't eat it in front of you. I don't like doing that kind of stuff. I really don't. If I have to eat, I'll tell you, y'all, I'm sorry. But I didn't eat today. Please forgive me. But I've got to eat. Oh, wait till I get through eating and then come on. Be a little late coming on. Why not? Um, Trucker's wife says she needs to soak her snatch. When people are on dialysis, everything needs, the home dialysis. That's the only one I can really talk about. Because when he did go to the other dialysis that you go into the center for, I can't think of the name of it right now. It's a different story because the blood is cleansed from a different area. It's in your chest. Okay. But you got that line. That line has to stay very sanitized. You got to clean the machines. And if you ain't a clean person, like we've already seen, she's not. Sooner or later, she'll never tell you, but you will get an infection real quick. The soap and all that stuff cannot get around that area where that tube is coming out of. You got to bandage it up when you get in the shower and get on up out of there. And be very careful not to let the bandage that you have on there, which has to have some kind of plastic, not to get up underneath there, because you washing soap and dirt off of your body. So all I can say is she need to take care of herself, like I've always said. Hey, Miss Blackhouse, how you doing? She says all to show on YouTube. It's not genuine. Nothing is. Birds of a feather eat bird seed together. Now, I've never heard that one, Pinky, but that's true. Did I speak to you, Elaine? Jazzy One says, Jax, yes, Ocean put that on his video. I've been watching Ocean lately with his little videos, and I'm not sure which one y'all are talking about, but he's been bringing out some facts over there. So I'm going to try to get around to other channels that I haven't watched lately and see what they talking about in their content today. Ooh, we Trucker's wife, a stanky snatch will wake the dead. Ooh, I don't want to smell it. If it's that stanky, I don't like to be around stank. Mm-mm. No, it just kind of don't sit well with my stomach. Hey, Niecy Pooh, how you doing this morning? Hope it's all is well with the family. Carlita's in the house. I'm trying to reach y'all's comments, passing through to show some love. Thank you, Jules Pearls. I'm gonna keep minding my business that pays me. Enjoy your day, ladies. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Pinky says, ew, I like a fragrant, natural scent down there. Not a fart smell or a fishy, shrimpy ocean stank. Ooh, Pinky. That's a man. Okay. That's from a man's opinion. Okay. Didn't no woman say that. Now, Pinky telling y'all, he don't like that. So we know Pinky will never be over there messing with Fluffy. Thank you, Pinky, for bringing that information out. I can't give to the greedy. Nope. All right. Pinky on a roll this morning, y'all. Hey, Belladonna. Thank you for working and hitting the like button and the roses. I appreciate that. Like I said, all of you can always catch the replay. Rita said, Callie said she was nosy. Yeah, she did say that. And that's why she always running from channel to channel. Because she nosy. Not only is she nosy, but she's a liar. She'll say anything for a dollar. Anything. And want you to believe her with no receipts. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Myra, what you laughing at, baby? Man, I keep myself smelling good. I wear the best perfume, Estee Lauder. You do. Y'all look it up. It's the bomb. Get the cream and the perfume. You heard Trucker's Wife. But I don't think we got that problem over here. Not with the women I see over here. We'll just pass that on for the fluffy fluffs over there. And did y'all see um inclusions video this morning? I had just started with it, so I got to go back and watch it. But the little bit I saw, she was on her way to work, unbothered. Okay? Ms.V, try Estee Lauder Youth Do. I have it. I don't have the perfume. I have the cologne. Trucker's Wife. 10 to 4 says, thank you, Ms. V. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Ellis, how you doing? And welcome to Chatting with Ms. V this morning. We over here chatting about a variety of topics this morning. Straight out of Naptown says, good morning. She's in the house this morning. Peace out, folks. Okay, you have a good day, Trucker's Wife. We'll see you tonight. Pinky says, dialysis trying to live and dying to live. Tubes in they butts. Get your health right before you pass away. We tell her that every day. She don't listen. Hard-headed. Thinking you can come out here, bring your little rules and regulations, which ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. YouTube did not tell us that we could not go after a 26-year-old that comes after us. No. And we're not listening to you. That's your business. You should have trained your kids. Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he's old, he would not depart from it. It's in the Bible. Go look it up. 10 to 4 is laughing her ass off. Live, laugh, and love is laughing. Excuse me, y'all. Love you too, Pinky. Love all of you. As for Trucker's Wife, she's peace out. Rita done fell out laughing. My mom been wearing youth do for years. Straight out of Naptown and Cody are having a little conversation going on. So let's see where we going from here. Sorry, you guys. It's still up. Go watch and see Evil for yourself. So you are sending us to Inclusion's page, running up her views. Make it make sense, Fluffy. This was from your community post, your community wall. Another person said, you can't watch her. She is an airhead. They're speaking of Guru. She thinks inclusion needs a therapist. Thank you, Elaine, for the $9.99 over here at Chatting with Ms. V. Obviously, the school board does not think so, because I saw her going to work this morning. You see, y'all got this little shallow way of thinking, and you think because you said it and you are Roz, everybody is just going to go for it. But you never tell the people when none of this stuff happens and it doesn't come true. It's just like I'm trying to figure out what is Layla going to say tomorrow when Treese does not go to jail. Do you think that woman is that dumb to leave the country if she had a subpoena to be in court, that she wasn't smart enough or her lawyer didn't tell her she could go head on. Now, I'm going to show you the difference in the attorneys. Teresa has a real attorney. She didn't go to Legal Shield for $40. That's going to be the difference in the courtroom, too. You get what you pay for. Okay? So we'll wait. We'll see. We're very patient. And then Ross said, a teacher had the nerve to have a glass of alcohol on her thumbnail and recording a video in the classroom. How do you know it was alcohol? Were you there? Then how do you know? Do you think she's that dumb? Having been a teacher for as long as she has, to do something like that. Roz, you just need to quit. Bottom line. Because we just tired of hearing you. You don't make sense. Why is everyone concerned about our meet and greet? Was another comment from her page. I don't think nobody's concerned. I don't think nobody really cares. We just want to see how many people going to show up. We just want to see if they're going to even recognize Fluffy without the filters. Maybe them long braids in that wheelchair, they'll know it's her. I don't know. And nor do I care. And then she went on to say, why can't we sponsor the trip? Why do you think we want to sponsor your trip? There you go, over there begging. If you can't afford it, then you need to stay at home. Ain't nobody finna sponsor no grown folks trip to no Cali. To live in the MGM, unless they go on themselves. But I think y'all, Raj, you suited those people up for trouble. I see some trouble ahead. I don't think that was a good idea for a person like you to even go out in public, away from home. And I don't think you're going to have armed security, because I don't think they're going to let armed security in that motel. They might be armed, but I bet you that hotel is not going to know it. And hopefully, nobody calls the MGM and tells them that you're going to be there with armed security. You see how you do all kind of stuff? Why you need armed security? I ain't never heard of nobody going to no meet and greet and got to have armed security. If you stop running your mouth so much, you wouldn't have to worry about that problem. But you got a problem because of that. It's just crazy to me. Ross did not know her in your chat, but I am sure she thanks you for the views. That comment there didn't make any sense whatsoever. And I'm following the comments. It's ridiculous to sit there and waste time even listening to her anymore. You want to threaten people, but you don't want nobody to threaten you. You want to come out and talk about everybody's children, but you don't want nobody talking about yours. You want to come out here and tell your lies, but you want to try to pick apart and make another person be a lie because you're a lie. You're so unrealistic and so far from reality. For a 50-year-old woman, a AARP woman, you really need to get a grip. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because we watching you unravel and you're out of control when you come out here. Didn't I tell you about that boasting and that bragging? Now I'm going to have to look that up in the Bible so I can tell you what it says when I come back out here tonight because that's all you did on that live. It was all about them long braids. But you didn't show that bald head side. And when you lifted them braids up, girl, you had tracks running through your head. Railroad tracks where there wasn't no hair. The reason it looks like that is because it's thin micro braids and they lap over each other because they're so thin and it makes you look like you have hair. Or they would have had to add a lot of hair in when they braided it to make you look like hair. Because we saw your hair the other day. It's not thick hair. And one side, Renee over there has the picture. I watched her last night. So be careful, Fluff Fluff. Okay? Sting says she grasping for straws. Yeah, and money. Because them little yellow dollar signs and no ad money coming in. Running her mouth, lying on people when she could have just come out with a commentary and been done with it. It's just that simple. All that hollering and all that up huffing and puffing and going on. She shortened her life in the last 2 years. You can't keep a stable blood pressure like that. Also, I watched Brittany Allen yesterday too. And I don't know how many of y'all watch Brittany, but I watch everybody out here go on anybody's channel I want to. Because I don't judge people out here on YouTube. They live their life just like I live mine. They don't judge me. So I go in and speak to everybody. Even if you're beefing with somebody, ain't got nothing to do with me. Not a thing. Hey, Jam Jam, how you doing? So I go where I want to go. Okay? You ain't said nothing about me. You ain't did nothing to me. Don't bother me. But anyway, back to Brittany. Brittany had a seizure. And she's a member of the community over here also. And I did not, and her mother, Miss Leaper, 4. Leaper 4. And I prayed for Brittany last night because I didn't realize that she said she hadn't had a seizure in 3 years. But that's where she had been because she hadn't been on her channel. And I don't get a chance to go over there every day. I might get a chance to go over there once a week or whatever. But keep Brittany in your prayers. Brittany has little kids. She's a content creator out here. Whether you like her, whether you don't like her, she has some health issues. Okay? So we pushed up on our hour this morning. I'm not going to sit here and hold y'all very much longer because I basically said what I had to say. I wish all of y'all a happy Thursday. Stay safe out here in these streets because as the days go by and the lies go by, it's going to get more and more dangerous because people are defending people that are wrong. And some of these people don't have boundaries in these chats, running from page to page. And they're beginning to get cut down, exposed. So, Roz, buy the nose rings so they won't be rooting up in people's yards and coming up in other people's houses where they clearly are not wanted. I never see anybody from the Latrice Allen sector over there on your page telling you anything. Because first of all, you got all the answers. You're not going to listen. And we don't care enough to come over there. So why can't you keep your little minions over there? Because all they do is get talked about and blocked. Just like you. With that being said, y'all have a wonderful Thursday. Much love to each and every one of you. Thank you for the donations this morning. For those of you who are coming in late, please watch the replay. And I'll see you at 7:30 tonight. Thanks to my 21 subscribers who came in yesterday to my channel. To you, I only ask 2 things. Ring the doorbell, which is the like button when you're coming in. If you forget, ring it on the way out. Be respectful. Have a great day. Love you much. Ms.V. And I'm out.